set number 3 on Himmelsdorf. Insidious Gaming once again at the blue side, starting to the north.
And we are going to have front mission in the south. Just going ahead through the tank lineup, we have 5 heavy tanks for both teams. For Insidious Gaming, we have 2 110s, 2 AMX-50s, and a KV-5. Pretty heavy over there. Looking quickly at front mission, they have 3 AMX-50 100s and 2 IS-3s, so a bit more firepower on that side.
Yeah, most definitely. So, you know, actually, I was talking about this last set, you know, about that Borsig and how early on, when we first saw that tank, it was very common on these urban maps. However, teams are more likely to go with those tanks on open maps, because in urban settings, that tank destroyer is, you know, not only too slow, it's just it just doesn't have enough tankiness. You know, it doesn't have many hit points. It has very little armor. So if you want to go with the Borsig on an urban map, at most you should only go with 1, because any more than that, it's pretty much going with a extremely strong but slow light tank.
Yeah, which doesn't sound too appealing.
Exactly, exactly. So all the members of Insidious Gaming here, all 5 of these heavy tanks making their way up the hilltop right now. They're actually all pushing Nisa because Nisa is the slowest tank there. Yeah, they're all trying to yeah, move your butt, Nisa. But yeah, Nikolai here at the back, and the other 2 T1s on the Insidious Gaming side, kind of towards the field area. Actually, yeah, we actually met these guys in Singapore for the finals. So
nice.
Yeah, Nisa. Me and Phil actually always like to make fun of Nisa because he kind of gets he gets a little bit nervous when we talk about him. But yes, they have made it all the way up here to the hilltop now. Nisa leading the troops, of course, in that KV-5, the most heavy tank in this current setup here. Osman Hades, or Osman MiTH, spotting all of those heavy tanks. Actually, he only spots 2 heavy tanks so far, and it's gonna allow MiTH.Front mission. I want to see them push up the western side right now, because all of the tanks on Insidious Gaming are up here on the hill.
It looked like they were sending 1 up there, but he might just be taking cover around that corner, and they're just kind of spreading out in that lower left corner, as you guys saw on your screen.
T1 going down though, nice.
Yeah, nothing changing here for Insidious Gaming, having all 5 heavy tanks over here on the right side of the map, and I guess they're just going to try to slowly push down here and go for a little push through the city.
Yeah, they are actually moving their way down to the southern part of the map now. They are moving down the hill. A little bit risky still. They know that most likely MiTH.Front mission aren't going to be right at the base, but still, even if Insidious Gaming makes it down here, actually, you know, it really depends on the positioning. Actually, it really comes down to MiTH.Front mission, because, you know, now I think no matter what, Insidious Gaming are just going to go with this push. And whereas, you know, MiTH.Front mission, they still have a couple options. They can either go north to the northern part of the city, or they can stay and defend this push coming out from Insidious Gaming. But it actually looks like Top leading the troops here, or actually he might only be going up here alone. He is making up here to the northern part of the map. Sick Tank spotting actually he hasn't spotted him yet. Yeah, Top actually only now being spotted. So now Insidious Gaming know that at least one of these tanks are up here to the northern edge, and they're going to actually push towards the west.
Yeah, I mean, they were going for that push, but now they're actually sending 3. Yeah.
Wow, they're actually making their way up to the north now. Nisa starting to take damage here. He has to be careful. Although he is the most, you know, highest hit points and heaviest tank on his team, he still can't. He's not indestructible. And if he's focused down by 3 heavy tanks, I mean, he's surely to go down. So, you know, nice kind of backing up. Coming around, if Nisa goes down here, this push is going to be completely not worth it. He has to be extremely careful here.
ISG and Insidious Gaming, they went for that push, and the part of that push that was good is that they had 5 tanks. They had so much firepower in that, but they kind of split up. Nisa got his track actually destroyed, so he had to stay there and repair it for a little bit, and he tried to get an extra shot, but ended up taking 2 extra shots on himself for no extra shots on the enemy tanks. So now kind of just splitting up. It seems like they're going to send 3 of these heavy tanks down the west side, as you guys are going to see soon as front mission begins to spot them. They are sending that T1 first, of course, to spot out stuff, try to get some vision onto the tanks. But an interesting push coming out of Insidious Gaming now. They still have Nisa on that right side, but the rest of the 4 other heavy tanks are coming down the west side, and they're going to try to cause some damage here on the front mission.
Yeah, definitely. So Insidious Gaming, the other 4 tanks down the left side of this field area. Nisa, like you said, on the right, but really, if MiTH.Front mission realizes Nisa's positioning, which they completely do, I don't know if this push is really going to work out, because MiTH.Front mission has made their way back into the inner part of the city, in the inner part of the southern city. They're completely undercover, and if Insidious Gaming want to try to have any chance at penetrating this defense, not only do they have to split up, but they have to take a huge risk, and that risk may or may not pay off.
Yeah, I don't know. Front Mission now splitting up. They're going against this setup for Insidious Gaming where they just have all 5 tanks together in the middle. Just trying to get a lot of shots down onto Front Mission, but I like what Front Mission is doing. They have a lot of cover here. They don't have to force anything. They're coming from a lot of different directions. But already a lot of shots going down onto this guys, also onto Kallio.
Oh man, yeah, right now, MiTH.Front Mission have like 4 different angles on this Insidious Gaming on this Insidious Gaming side. But what they have to be careful though is, you know, since Insidious Gaming are grouped up, they're able to focus down individual tanks easier than Front Mission. However, you know, even though MiTH.Front Mission have the more angles, but look at that Ripper and Help Me Please taking so much damage there. Kallio, BoomTH, all these members actually on both teams taking extremely huge amounts of damage here. I really want to see. Oh no, BoomTH has to be careful. He's all alone over there. He is going to go for Nisa though. Nisa down to 86 health. Will they finish off BoomTH? There they go. BoomTH getting taken down. Same with the IS-3 actually. Oh, and another one. 3 tier 8s going down on the MiTH.Front Mission side. And it looks like the set will in fact go to Insidious Gaming.
Yeah, Nisa with such little health. Boom was trying to come in there and finish him off, but he just got a little bit out of position. Insidious Gaming responding really well, able to take him out, getting enough support to help out Nisa. And now Insidious Gaming with the 3 tank lead. It looks like they're going to take this. Very well played from both teams. I think this Insidious Gaming played it a little bit better there in that firefight.
Yeah, most definitely. So now here we have the last remaining tank on the MiTH side. One more shot will surely take him out here down to 181.
He's trying to run here, but he is going to be taken out right here by Dead Skies. Very well played by Insidious Gaming.